Okay, what we're going to look at now is views. So that's this little symbol here. And these are ways of saving screenshots really when you're in the model itself. Now if you actually select that, you'll see first off you've got two areas, shared views, my views. Shared views are everybody on the project can actually see the views that have been saved off. And if you look at that, there's a little arrow there. If you click that, it'll actually open up. So if you see here, main entrance. If I click main entrance, it's going to take me to the main entrance. So somebody saved that off into the project. If you wanted the rear view, click that and it'll take you to the rear view of the building. If you look on the ground floor, open that folder, we've got the main staircase over there, and we've got the reception area. So these are how you get quickly into views that have been set up. And there'll be views set up for every room, for every floor level, so you can easily manipulate around the building without having to go through all the other commands we did on an earlier video. If you want to save views that are just for yourself, you can use this, my views. Now there's none in there at the moment, but if I was walking around here, so let's put my little feet up again, walking around the building, and I may see something that's, oh, what's this? Looks like a cable tray, is it on the floor? So I might, rather than making a comment, I just might want to record that. So I can just click here, add a view, and you can see here, do you want to make it a project view or just myself? Well, I'm just going to record it. What is the cable tray? And hit save, and you can see it's there. So when I come back into the project, I can maybe come into my views and it's there now as a reminder for me. Yeah, so I can manipulate around the model, go right outside there or something, and whenever I click that, it takes me straight back to that view. Now let's say that we were having a design review meeting, and what you could do then is in your shared views you could actually create a new folder and say it's now Steve's design review meeting. Yeah, and what I can do now is start going around and say, okay, we're going to start reviewing just the main reception area, etc. So we can have a look round here. Yeah, don't like that pipe that's coming out there, so maybe want to save a view. So come up here, save a view. Don't want it just myself because I want the whole team to see this. I can now hit save, give it a name. So reception area, this looks like a pipe. I can hit save. Yeah, it's there, and I can drag that there into that folder, and it's there now. Now if I wanted people to look at that straight away, I could simply hit notify, and then I could say, right, send an email to these two people about that problem. Hit send and it will send them a link. They click it and it takes them straight to this view. So that's how we can really start getting the team engaged in this. But as soon as I've made that, yeah, if I go say back into Internet Explorer, yeah, the views are all the same in here. Yeah, I'd have to just log out of here. If I come back in, so again we want merged models, so it's there, and we were in the Met Call. You see these symbols as well? That means there's been some new markups and views created. So we can see there's new markups, new views there. Yeah, if I hover over that, it'll tell you what's been added. There's that reception area pipe that we've just added. So if I open that now, it'll reload the model in. And if I go over to the same symbol here for views, yeah, there's that Steve's design review meeting. So you can see it's recorded straight away up in the cloud, and I can open that and I could be anywhere really looking at the same view to discuss over the phone, taken to that design review meeting. So the shared view side is really powerful. The other things we can do in the view side as well is we can do sectioning. So let's just come out of here. So there's the whole building, and I might want to do a section of the building. So I can click that and you can see I've got top at the bottom, but if I grab this I can now move this up, and you can see in the background, just move it over slightly, there you go, you can see There we go, we can move that up and down, and you might want to just start reviewing the piles, the groundworks, the drainage and things of that nature. So you can see now if I zoom in, you can see the drainage, foundations, piling, and start reviewing that. And that might be a view that I actually think, well, yeah, I can make use of that, so can it save? Yeah, and I can say share it amongst the team and call it groundworks. Yeah, hit save again. Yeah, sat there, and I'm going to review that at this week's design review meeting. So now I've saved 2 in there. Again, do I want to notify? So I can notify the team people of what's happening there, and like I say, I can get straight back to that view. So if I go back to the reception area, that section view is saved now in the model, etc. So quite a useful tool, the sectioning there. And obviously if I change that to say the back view, I can obviously do a that's it, just grab the blue arrow again. I can do sections that way as well. So depending on what you're picking, yeah, you can actually do multiple views and section it accordingly. But very powerful. If you hit cancel, you're back to where you are. The other thing you can do as well is if you select an item that you want to do, you can actually come in here and change the colour of it. Yeah, and say you know, roof to be reviewed. Again, make it so the whole team can see, and then add it, and then that's saved as a view. Put that in the review meeting folder again. So now we've got a few things already to start discussing at this week's review meeting, etc., but all by using just the saved views, etc. So really useful.